Good morning. Welcome to my drive. About 10 minutes I'll be at my destination. Working about an hour from home today. It's 8:40 in the morning. Getting an early start. Mr. Ed would be proud. Working down in the swamps. Today I'm taking a hive out from under an elevated house. I had it scheduled for before Hurricane Ida. Actually, the day Hurricane Ida was coming ashore was when I was supposed to be doing it. I was like, yeah, let's put this off. I don't even know if your house is still going to be there when it's done. So it's been about a week and a half since the hurricane. Back over here, seeing what I can get done this morning. It's already been raining over here. The streets are still wet. Recognize this road. Good little landmark right there. Oh Lord, we got yellow jackets. Not no honeybees. Oof. Said they've been there a while, so I imagine it's a big nest up in there. She wants me to take the board down and pull the nest out. So, I recommend just killing them, but she's scared to death of them, wants the nest out. I'm like, hey, they can't do nothing after we kill them. I want them out. All right. Reckon I can take a few hits. I got my bee suit. I just got to dig some gloves out on. I don't ever have a need for gloves hardly, because all I fool with is honeybees. So I run into something like this. Should be easy access to them, but they're gonna be stirred up while I'm doing it, so we'll see. I don't know. I am not in the mood to get tore up this morning. Not for your pleasure, not for your viewing pleasure, or for my enjoyment. I gotta pull down a little piece of OSB sheathing, move a refrigerator. I can have them out pretty quick, I think, but it's yellow jackets. Gonna be painful. Gloves though, gotta have gloves. Let's walk up on here and I'll show you what we got. Ceiling's about. Yeah, it's slick under here. It is slick. I done slipped down here one time. I didn't fall. I just slipped a little bit. Yeah, they checking me out already.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna move this refrigerator and probably.
Oh, wherever you need to move it, it don't matter.
I might make a cut on this so I don't have to pull the whole sheet down.
Oh, okay. Before it was the yellow and the black, there was bumblebees.
Okay.
That was going up in there.
In the same spot?
In the same spot. All
right.
There was the bumblebees first, and then these here started coming. I said, well, baby, Lord, there must be some honey or something up in there. I didn't know. I don't know nothing about no bees.
Yeah, there ain't no honey up in there. There ain't nothing up in there but pain.
Okay, I got you. Okay. Oh, no.
Pain and nightmares.
I got you. Okay. Yeah, but I know they kept, and before it was some got over there, but he just closed them in.
Yeah.
He sealed it with the silicone or whatever it was. And so I guess they all right. I don't know, but they sealed it, so I ain't gonna worry about it.
Pulled out heavy artillery. I got some gloves called Thicksters. They're 14 mil. I don't know, but I'm fixing to find out. Okay, I know what you're thinking right now. But Randy, you said you'd never do another yellow jacket removal. About 4 times now. Special circumstances again. Stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll tell you the backstory on it. Yeah, I smell them already. They smell like maple syrup. If you ever fool with yellow jackets, to me that's what they smell like anyway. If you ever fool with yellow jackets, let me know what you think. Do they smell like maple syrup to you? We got foragers trying to come back. So far the thickster gloves are holding up. 14 mil. They're crawling on my hands, but they're not trying to sting through. Guess they don't like the feel of that rubber. I've got all their entrance holes blocked up except for where I got the vac. So I'm trying to suck up as many as possible. I don't know if I'm getting any at all, but I'm sure there's some going in there. About to pull this down and see what's in it. Heard somebody holler, and there's somebody on a cell phone sitting in the car over there, making sure nobody's getting attacked. Must be way up in there. They're working on me now. Just had one get through the gloves on my palm, my right palm. I got them real stirred up right now. She said it was a bumblebee nest in here before, and I just found the remains of it. I'll show that to you real quick. That's leftovers of an old bumblebee nest. I'm gonna hang out over here for a minute, let that vac run. They are agitated, to say the least. And true to form, I'm not properly suited, but they're doing all right so far. I mean, they're not getting in my sleeves. I've only had one get through the gloves so far. Not too bad. I sure expected more. Kind of in the chin's the first place I expect. That's why I got my hat on to hold this veil out. This veil kind of lays flat against your face. It won't fall away from your face. In my Guardian suit, I tore the veil and I haven't been able to fix it yet. So I'm going to have to order another veil for that, because I don't run into these very often, but when I do, I need a good suit. Two up the sleeve. Just gotta kill him. Where's the Hornet King when you need him, huh? They're getting through these gloves. Yeah, let's take a break. I'm reducing them down quicker than I expected. They're going
They go after motion a lot, so that's why I'm running this up and down that pole. Plus they're landing on the pole and I'm running the back up behind them, sucking them up. So I've probably caught, I don't know, several hundred, I'm sure. There's a yellow jacket drone male. I guess they call them drones. I've been told they don't have stingers. I just had to pick one up and see. Yeah, as far as I can tell, the males don't have stingers. I can still feel one crawling around on my wrist, but apparently I've crushed it enough it can't sting because it's not working my wrist over right now. But I still got at least one live one in the suit. I've only found one queen so far. Yo, another one got through. Dang it. Let me tell you something yellow jackets like to give you. This is the first time I've talked in an hour. I caught the old Kirk Douglas. And they get you in the end of the chin. I was looking up and my veil was against my chin. Bing! Right here somewhere. Man, my chin is tight. It's so tight, it's like like you're out in the cold and your lips are... I'm having trouble forming words because my bottom lip don't want to cooperate on my chin. It's all... that's funny. I feel like my lower gums and the end of my tongue feels like I've been chewing on it. Tried to keep them off of it. I was done. I was completely done. It was like 3 in the air. And I looked up to do something. Pow, right there. Oh. Put the floor back. I'm stuffing this material right here. It's AC filter material that I cut up and used to stuff gaps. I've stuffed all the gaps on all these columns. I got to work the rest of the columns around the house, but all these are done all the way around this side. And it's just a cheap alternative to messy expanding foam that bees and everything else would chew right through. They don't generally fool with this. It comes in a single packet. Lowe's or whatever big box store you go to. And it's just AC filter material. It tears, cuts really easy, and it stuffs really easy with a 5-in-1 tool. I just use the point there and jam it up in gaps. And not only does it work as a blocker better than expanding foam, it doesn't make the mess expanding foam does. Can you tell my chin still won't move? I feel like the little nutcracker doll. So I got a little bit left to stuff around the other side, and I'll be done, ready to get out of here. Let's get a good close-up look of this thing. I want to show you something I find interesting. Look at that. Have you seen anything that strange outside of a deep sea expedition? There we have eggs from a laying queen, and very, very young larvae. There's southern yellow jacket, Vespula squamosa, all the way from eggs to pupa. It's a dry shirt. So total sting count is about 10. I say about 10 because I thought it was 9 and I keep finding more. The funny thing with these yellow jacket stings, they dimple in. The sting site dimples in, then around it swells up. So like on my wrist here, same thing. My wrist is all swollen all around here, but the sting site is caved in. And then my jaw still don't want to move. It feels like when you're out on a cold day and your chin freezes and you can't really talk real good, that's exactly what it feels like. And it's my whole chin, into my gums, into my bottom lip, the inside of my bottom lip. Feels like a day-old burn or something, like you ate real hot food a day ago or something. It's a unique feeling, to say the least. The old Kirk Douglas, you know. The Hornet King, I don't ever see him get stung in the chin. He needs to take one in the chin just to see what it feels like. He stays wrapped up too good though. Well, that was that for today's, and see if I can get Mr. Ed on the phone, see if he's done with his. He had a big hard job to do today. A little more technical than what he's usually doing, so it ought to make a good video. I'll let him surprise you with what it's on, and it's on military equipment, but I'll let you wait and see what he's got going on. Hey, thank y'all for watching. Hope you have a great week, great weekend, and I'm out. Where you going? Huh? You need an air pump?
Yeah, my bike tire shit got that, but it went flat in the middle of this stretch.
Okay.
How far is the nearest town? Long ways? Man, if you got air pump, I should be good. I should move my bike.
Gotta help a brother out. Give him some air. I don't want to give him a ride. He looks a little sketchy. Just hit the power button. Middle of nowhere. Where you coming from?
I'm coming from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Y'all about got washed out over there, huh?
Man, it's evil. It's evil. It's evil. It's straight mayhem.
Where you going?
I'm going to Atlanta, Georgia, to find work and maybe a stable life.
Man, you're taking a long way.
But
I guess it's
state troopers keep on kicking me off the
only
interstate.
way to keep it off the interstate, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a ride ahead of you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shoot, man.
Man.
Did I get it?
For a little while. How long is the
It's a ways.
ways, huh?
Probably 10 miles to anything.
Man, I need to get some money. Buy 4 or 5 tubes in the air pump. Oh, yeah.
Got my buddy in the back here. He's a little bit crazy, but we're gonna take him into an auto zone where he can get his tire fixed. This close to the Louisiana line, I had to cross over the old bridge there and get some pictures. I like that old bridge. I like the, I don't know, the watch house, the keeper's house up on it. Very cool. I mapped out to the next town going east. It was about 24 miles, so I threw homeboy in the back, give him a bottle of water, and take him to the next AutoZone or Lowe's or something so he can get that tire fixed. Drop him off, he'll be on his own then, but he'll be glad to get this ride. This is a good few hour bike ride if he had a good tire on the thing. And it's rained on us a couple of times since it's been back there, so he's probably happy to be in the bed of the truck. There he is, back on the street. I had to put the yellow jackets up front with me. I didn't want that top to fall out of that vac. Have him jump out of the back of the truck at 65 miles an hour.
time for the backstory on the Yellow Jackets, and I'll keep this short because it's been a long video, and I appreciate you if you're stuck in this far. Very quickly though, I got over there to do the job, to do the honeybees and find its Yellow Jackets. This is a 2-hour round trip for me, so it's $40 in gas, 2 hours of my time. Get over there and I meet this lady, and she's as sweet as she can be. Initially, my first inclination was to walk away from the job and just say, hey, get a pest control guy, because I don't want to fool with it. It wasn't that I can't, it's that I don't want to. So I said, you got Yellow Jackets? I thought that's what it was, but the pest control man said it was honeybees. And so this has been it's been over a month. She's been trying to get this problem taken care of, including 2 weeks waiting for me. She's a very recent widow. This also played into the equation of why I would have done it. Her husband just passed away this year, and she didn't have a man in the house to take care of stuff like this. So she's an elderly lady, recent widow, super nice, scared to death of these things, scared her dog's gonna get attacked or she's gonna get attacked. And they're kind of close to to her main entrance in and out of her house. So for those reasons, I didn't want to walk away from her. For the reasons for me is that when I book a job, that's my day pretty much. If I book a bee removal, you don't ever know if they're going to take 2 hours or 10 hours. So that's my day. I don't stack removals on top of each other. I couldn't leave that and go run to another job and make my day or make my morning, whatever. So I had to take into consideration my financial well-being. I'm self-employed. I gotta make money. So I did the job, charged her about what the pest control company would have charged her, but did a lot more than what she would have gotten out of something like that, including stuff in those columns and making sure she wouldn't have an infestation again later somewhere else, because this was her third infestation. She had Yellow Jackets before, bumblebees before, now these Yellow Jackets, and she would have had them again. So I go around and close up everything that I can see that's going to pose a problem later. And then finally, and in the back of my mind, as soon as I get there and it's Yellow Jackets, I'm like, Yellow Jacket videos do really good on my channel. For whatever reason, they perform far above any honeybee videos. So there's that, and I really didn't want to do it, but you take all those things in consideration, and you got to make exceptions. You got to make the money, you got to make the video, you got to make the customer happy and help out in some way, and that's all the backstory. It's all the truth. So it's all the truth. I ain't the hero that came out and rescued this old lady. I still got paid and still made my day, but that's how it went. Anyway, thank y'all for sticking around so long, and hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.